Oh, ho, ho. Let me tell you something about taking some lemons and making lemonade. I still don't got my computer. Ramon is here. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something else. Certain individuals will when we ask for them to send us music, they will break us off proper. Well, one of those people who broke us off proper is a young lady named Sally Green. Mm-hmm. Sally Green. Ramon, how many tracks did Sally Green hit us off with?
Sally Green hit us off with 24.
24 tracks.
2 Quattro.
Okay. 2 Quattro. Now you know how to say it for real. 2 Quattro.
24 of them joints.
That's right. That's right. 24. Shout out to Sally Green. Do you want to be my lover? Day and night. Sally Green got tracks that make you feel like a real radio person.
Right.
Where you like listening to it, you can't help but to wiggle yourself. No, Sally Green got them tracks that make you dance like Eddie Murphy did in Beverly Hills Cop when he was in the strip club talking about the robbers that were coming in. When he sitting there, he's like, there's 2 people over there. They got guns under there. They shaking his body. That's how Sally Green shit make you feel. Do you want to be my lover? Day and night. Yes, I do. Hell yeah, man. I'm so excited about today's broadcast because we damn near back. All we need now is those sounds things that we normally have. And by the way, they say the computer is ready. I just got to wait for it. I just watched that recently. What you watch recently? Beverly Hills Cop? Sean Taylor's in the chat early for the pre-show on your mother Sally Green Day, mother pluckers. That is right. We're doing a new thing every third Thursday where we're showcasing one artist, and that is the Thirsty Thursdays right here on Bad Waves. Come take a sip. Yeah. Ramon, I'm going to need you to get us ready, Daddy. We're about to go on.
All right, let me,
Come on, Daddy. It's a lap. Do you want to be? Why you over there? Why you in the chat room?
no, yeah. I'm working.
Nah, you in the MTV chat room. Stop it.
All right, let's start with.
Did anybody else out there used to be in chat rooms? I'm going to tell you, though. I ain't even going to lie to you. I know you did, Sean. I know your little nasty ass did. But I ain't going to lie to you. We used to go to the party line.
Oh, dang.
Get on the party line and talk crazy, boy.
Those were like.
Oh, do we? They still up. Sean and I went in a party line a long time ago, and somebody reversed one of our jokes on me. I was like, I called somebody Yugi B. Yugi B is the guy who got slapped, and I was like, you Yugi B, and he was like, nah, you Yugi, don't call me Yugi. And I'm like, damn, does he know the joke? All right, you got that disclaimer ready for me, big dog?
Let's see. I think I do.
All right, I'm gonna let you know when it's time to hit it. All right, y'all, we about to go on the air, 11:01, only 60 seconds late.
Bastards All Day. Bad Waves is a radio show based in reality, and the views and opinions of on-the-air personalities do not represent Q4 Radio and are solely for entertainment purposes. You see, this broadcast includes bastards with adult language, bastards with adult themes, and bastards with partial nudity. Listener discretion is advised. Pete motherfucking. So if you're a bitch nigga with ass delicacies looming your crusty head from dangling participles and real shit, call the show directly or turn the channel. You.
to shine. I wanna try to shine. The way your love has got you hypnotized. Gonna make you free your mind. 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 Gonna freak on the floor tonight.
Beloved gang, baby.
Yeah, baby.
We back on the land, Liz Nathaniel.
To you.
It's 11 something on a Thursday. That means it's time for you to go ahead and splish splash in these bad waves.
That's right.
Now let's go around the room and see who we got in the building.
My name is Ramon,
the Savage Slayer Smith, a.k.a. Don't Stop Monet.
Come on.
Monet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you hear it?
I don't know what I hear. What is that? Why does it sound like this?
I don't know.
Oh, man. Here we go. Off to a good.
All right. I don't know why it sounds so low, right?
It sounds low and like it's coming through a brown paper bag that's held by a bum sipping on some Ripple.
Let's see. See if I can change that.
Go ahead, right on the air.
No, right on the air.
Right on the air. Okay.
Okay.
Well,
We started off hot.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, man.
Leave him one more, big dog.
That sucks, dude.
That did suck. All right. Hopefully you figured that out over there.
Let me see if I can.
Yeah.
Let me see.
See
Hold
what
on.
you- all right. But well, so before we, as Ramon's over there figuring stuff out, I can tell y'all what's going on today. Today is something brand new that we're going to start every third Thursday, maybe the fourth Thursday, I don't know, but it's going to be one Thursday at the end of the month that we will showcase a singular artist. And today's singular artist is Sally Green.
That's right.
We've been playing Sally Green for a while, and Sally Green actually been playing us. She claimed she was going to give us a drop like I don't know how long ago. But still no drop. To no avail, no drop. But she did lace us up with a bunch of tracks. And now we told the pre-show stream how many tracks it was. Ramon, can you tell the people that are tuning in that ain't got time to click this crap?
We got 24 tracks from Sally Green.
Ooh.
I mean, how much more could you want?
I mean, hey, man, Sally Green might as well open a dispensary. We got so much damn
I mean, we
green.
might as well call it Bad Sally Green Waves. Nah, that doesn't match.
No, Sally Green.
That's probably worse than the Moni that came out earlier.
Please stop, Moni. Hey, this Mark Sean says salad head. Sally Green.
Salad head.
Oh, my goodness. All right. Well, let's keep this party going. Again, this is Thirsty Thursdays
Yes.
with our artist that we are showcasing for the day. It is Sally Green.
Sally Green.
So if you are somebody who has sent us a bunch of music in, believe it or not, we will showcase you
Yeah.
all day. So please make sure to send in that music like y'all been doing. Nothing has changed. The only thing is the underwear.
Oh.
All right. You know what? And really, that ain't really changed. All we did was flip them some bees all inside out.
Inside out, baby.
All right. So let's keep this thing going. I am Warren Phoenix Johnson, but the correct pronunciation of my name is
The Big Bad Warren Phoenix Johnson. You guys like that? Like this guy.
The Asiatic black man backhand on the business. And speaking of some of this business, let me tell you how it's going down today. We're going to go into our news segment, a little segment we like to call
You May Have.
because you may have heard and you may have not. Then we're going to roll into the Hakaman Hookup where we salute essential workers giving us our essential needs. And then we're going to roll into the ins and outs, relationship advice. We crack open the novel of our love lives.
That's right.
And realize that if you flip this underwear inside out, that means that the streak has now struck.
Ooh.
And we will not be doing Ayo What Man. Ayo What Man is a segment that some call trash talk, but the streets know it as prophecy. Before we move any further, Ramon, tell us about that week, Daddy.
It was all right. I have tests. I do MMA, so we have like a test week every end of the month. So last night was kind of our little test week. It goes on like I don't know if I'm going back tonight, so I took it yesterday. And one of the things, some guy got pissed off because he's one of the new guys. He just came up to the advanced class, and so their conditioning is probably not as good as the guys who have been there for a while.
Okay. Okay, so you just got there.
Yeah. So we were, so the thing was we were kind of like light sparring a little bit, and we had to land 10 jabs before you got to land 10 jabs first before you can like use crosses or kicks or anything else.
Okay.
And so, and then when you fight, you just keep your hands up here. You keep your hands, check your face. So he said the coach said if anybody's hands come down below that, stop the round. Everybody has 5 push-ups. And I kid you not, like 3-minute rounds. The 2 minutes of the whole 3 minutes it was push-ups.
How many push-ups did you end up doing?
It was a lot of them because it was like 5. So somebody's hands come down, 5 push-ups. You gotta get the head right hits the ground, 5 push-ups. Get back up, continue to spar. Somebody's hands come down because you throw. Sometimes you might not bring them back up here.
Right.
And somebody brought their head 5 push-ups.
Oh my God!
And the guy was like, "Come on, get on, man! Keep your hands up." And I thought he was like, kind of encouraging us, but he was pissed because he was like out of breath. Can't do this no more. Come on.
Oh my God!
And at the end of the class, he apologized. He said, "Man, I got a little heated, man.
Oh my God, that's hilarious! Oh my God! Oh Jesus! Oh Jesus! Thank you for that.
Yeah, but they needed to get.
Come on, man!
They're like, "Come on, man!" And I was like, "Dude, this dude got pissed off." But I mean, they got to get their conditioning, and like you get tired and your hands start to come down. The more tired you get, your hands start to come down. And by the way, we had fights on Saturday.
Okay.
One of our guys fought.
Okay. Yeah, I saw it on Instagram.
Yeah, he won. So shout out to him. Shout out to Aaron Taylor, beating some boots. No, boots. That don't sound cool.
No,
beat some man.
Beating the brakes.
Beating the brakes.
Beating the brakes off a scallywag skio. No, that's
Jabroni.
A jabroni. I'll take that. I
Yeah.
was actually thinking of a wrestling term.
Yeah, he took him to school, man. Like so it's a rematch, and in the first they had a match back in I think in May or something like that, and he won. The guy won, but I don't think he won. Because what he would do is like hold him against the fence all the time and try to like he took him down a couple times, but our dude was like pounding him, kneeing him, hitting him the whole time. He was like constantly hitting him. So I don't know what the judges were looking at, and they say the other guy won, and everybody's like boo. All the audience was like booing and stuff. So this time he came back and he didn't give that dude a chance. He didn't give that dude a chance to even like
wait, beating the brakes off some mealy head poo putt.
Beating
the brakes off some mealy head poo putt. There you go.
Took him to school. He was like bop bop boom bop bop, and I mean he's like
no contest.
Stayed in the middle of the ring, stayed in the middle of the octagon the whole time almost.
Sean Strickland them.
Man, and all 3 rounds dominated.
What did you think of that Sean Strickland and Israel Adonizé? Did you watch that?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay. Well, you should check it out.
You
should check it out. It's interesting. Just the way.
Is that the way Israel lost, right?
Yeah, Izzy lost.
Okay.
Izzy lost to Sean, and it was like one of those. Oh wow, you you really lost.
Oh, wow.
Like he didn't get knocked out, but he got beat. He got the brakes beat off of him. He gave him the flu flops.
Oh, man.
He gave Izzy the flu flops. I mean, was checking kicks, strikes.
Right.
By the end of it, so Izzy's a black guy, but he's
Right.
like, claims how much he loves China. And at the end of it, Sean Strickland is yelling at him, and he's yelling at him. He's like, "Come on, China man! Come on, China man! Let's go, China man!
Let's go, China man.
He's like swinging on up, and Izzy's backing up, and he's like, "Come on, China man!" He's wiggling his arms around. Let's go, China man!
That's when you know, like, that guy was really prepared. And,
Yeah, he was super prepared.
And he studied.
He was
Like,
very, oh God, it was
He did
insane.
his homework.
It was insane. And I mean, and his trash talk was crazy. He was talking about Izzy's sexual relationship with his dog.
Yeah, because he's like
I don't know.
Stimmy
So
his
yeah,
dog.
Stimmy.
Right?
Daddy said he stimmied him.
Man.
Stimmy the Willy Wonka.
Stimmy the Willy Wonka.
On the real, made him shoot out some oompa loompa doopa dee doops.
Bwom, bwom. All over his hair.
Oh my God.
Oh, man.
No, dude, I hung out with Heather Nation.
Nice. Yeah, he
last
told
week.
me that.
Yeah, hung out with Heather Nation, man. Big shout out to Heather Nation. Bought me a drink and everything, man, and we were clowning.
Nice.
And and I often talk about the relationship that we have with all
Right.
these artists or whatever. And Heather Nation's one of these people, one of these artists who we've been rocking with for years. And like when I say we have like a relationship, like her and I, like me and some of these people like talk on the phone, some
Right.
FaceTime, whatever. And Heather Nation and I have a similar relationship where we talk on the phone and whatnot, blah blah blah. So when we met up and hung out, it low key, you would have thought we
Been
been
friends
big kicking
forever,
it.
yeah.
I mean, but then when like we did the math, it was like, dog, it's been like 2 years. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's been like 2 years. No, you know what I mean? And we sitting there and the waitress came by and she was like, hey, y'all still here. Because we were clowning.
Right.
We were clowning hard. Like clowning through the streets. And she is on tour right now, and I can't remember
Okay.
the name of the artist. But it's a relatively big artist. She's going to Europe next.
Oh, she was playing the guitar?
Yeah, she's playing guitar.
Oh, nice.
She's in the band. And that's my N-word right there, Heather Nation. Make you so hard to leave. Oh wait, what was her other one? She had another, the other one that I love, that I would send her, because she did a live version of Constant Change. Constant Change. Like, real rock star stuff, man. Feeling it, you know what I mean? I'm just
Right.
feeling it so hard that the music that took me over, Aleister Crowley style. And speaking of the music taking us over, again, this is our first ever official Thirsty Thursday.
Thursday.
Our first official Thirsty Thursday was with your boy Brad Kemp.
Yeah.
We called it BDKD, Brad
BDK
Kemp D.
BDK.
Day. Hey, pause!
Pause.
Big pause. Big
Big
pause. And then we ran one back with Handsome
Handsome
Ass
Ass
Dan.
Dan.
And now we have Sally Green. It's so interesting how sometimes you could turn these tragedies
Yeah.
into triumph.
They give you lemons and you make lemonade.
That's right. They give you
Life gives you lemons, you throw it right back in the face of who gives it to you. You!
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Heck am I doing with lemons?
Hey, man, they give you cum, you give them quats. All right.
Oh!
So, with that being
Is that
said,
what Israel done this?
oh, it's a doggy
It's a
dog
dog
world. Talking about some Snoop. All right, Ramon, man, hit him with the internet crap. All
All right, if you want to find us on Facebook, we are in the Bad Ways Remix. You can find us on Instagram under Bad Ways Comedy. You can watch us live right now on YouTube with Thirsty Thursdays on Bad Waves Radio right now. And get in the chat. Get in the chat. If you like what we're playing, if you like what we're doing, get in the chat. Let us know about it. And if you have any relationship questions for later on, put them in there too.
That's right.
Everybody got a relationship, right?
That's not true.
Is it just me?
Oh, Playboy. Go ahead, player. From the Himalaya.
Oh, man.
Sprinkle me, man.
Sprinkle me, man.
Sprinkle me, man. Talk some shiz, Nathaniel, with the bastards. You are listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4 Radio, that's Q4.org. For the first time today, we are going to break your love.
If you don't know, now you do. You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4.org. Beloved gang, baby.
Just to make that move your body, Just to make that move your body, Get it funky, oh yeah. Just to make it funky, oh yeah. Baby, move your body. Let me hear the body. Let's get a funk, yeah.
No, I'm not your wifey. No, I'm not your wifey. Like the way I move my body. Like the way I move my body. No, I'm not your wifey. Like the way I move my body.
Let's get a funk, yeah.
I'm the girl you can call when you want groove. You wanna keep it cool, alright. We can always have a party. Move your body, low key. I'm a giver, the type of girl you remember. Chill with me, I'll have you breaking up with her. Playing house, oh, it's not what I'm about. Got your head in the clouds, don't stop till you get all of me. I'm gonna make you feel good, give you all the fun you've been looking for, and then some. Oh, then I'm gonna dip out.
Let's get a funk, yeah. Let's get a funk, yeah. You move your body, yo. Your
1680 AM, Q4.org. Beloved gang, baby.
Yeah.
We are back on the land. Liz Nathaniel
To you.
And before we move any further, Ramon got to tell y'all what y'all just heard.
We started that block off with, I think it was called Ecstasy or Fantasy.
You can be my fantasy.
Then we went into Move Your Body.
You can move your body. Nah.
And the last one was Summer Night. Summer Night.
It could be a summer night. Oh my
man.
God. All right.
But we kicked that first one off. It was Free Your Mind was the one we opened up with.
All right.
Forget it.
As previously stated, this is our Sally Green is our Thirsty Thursday artist that we are showcasing. This is our first time officially with the name for what we're doing today, which is playing and showcasing one artist. And that artist is Sally Green.
Yes.
That's
right.
And so that is what you're going to hear all day. Some of the funkiest underarm. That's right. You thought it was you? No, sir.
No,
It's Sally Green.
Sally Green.
You thought it was you stanking. Hell no. Sally Green is up in here funkying it up like sweat socks after a 4-hour workout.
Man.
Trust me, I know. Now, with that being said, it is time for our own comedic funk master.
That's right.
To lead us with the news, a little news segment we like to call.
You may have.
Because you may have heard it and you may have not. And that funky comedian is our dear friend, Ramon the Savage Slayer Smith, a.k.a. Don't Stop Moaning. Come on, moaning.
See, yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Cause you made me feel. Come on. Come on. And I feel alright. I say yeah. 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 Woo! All right, take it easy.
Slow it down. Oh my God, calm down.
All right,
calm
right.
down. But Ramon is still on the boards like he has been all month, so we gotta tell him. Love you,
Moaning, moaning. You know I love you, moaning, moaning. You know I love you, moaning, moaning.
Oh God!
Finally, something worked.
I love that. All right, let's keep it going, big dog.
All right, let's get into these stories. We got some hot ones. We got
Okay.
some hot little nuggets. All right, let's.
That's what your plumber said.
That's what my plumber said. Woo! Hot nuggets. All right, so last week, remember we went to a wedding, and the wedding was invitation only, and the invitation included $2,000 ticket, or so, $2,500 ticket or something like that to get in the wedding. Well, this week I found a story about a bride who had her wedding, and she basically didn't hire a wait staff.
Wait, have you done this story before?
No.
Or have you done a story similar? Keep going.
Very
Let me
similar.
see. Let me see where you're going.
So she didn't hire a wait staff, and she didn't hire. So she, they got the spot and whatever. Didn't hire a wait staff. Didn't hire any bus boys or anything. And this is a story coming from a guy who went to the wedding, and he said everything was fine, and then it was time to eat. He found it weird that they had like a buffet style. You go up and get your food. And he found it weird that when they were serving the food, the buffet style, that he noticed like the bride's mom and grandmother and their family was serving the food. And he's like, that's kind of weird. Like, well, whatever, And so he sits down and they start to eat. And so while they're eating, the bride gets on the mic and says, hey, I'm going to need, she calls them out by name. I'm going to need you guys to be the busboys to pick up the plates from the people who eat the food. And then go back there and wash them.
That is ghetto.
Man.
That is ghetto as hell.
That is crazy. So he was kind of taken aback, and they basically said that they picked up the plates. They had to pick up the plates and, scrape off the stuff into the garbage, put them in the dishwasher, and they wait the whole cycle while everybody else the wedding is still going on, So these
people are still eating.
Yeah, people are still having a good time. And these, I don't know how many people she selected to do this. Let's pretend like it was 10, but these 10 gentlemen had to waste their whole time.
Like, it's one of those things where, what did they do to have her?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why? Like, what happened in their lives where they were like, oh, I'm gonna get their asses. I'm gonna get them. Yeah, you enjoy
Right.
the food.
Wait till you enjoy that food.
Nom nom nom.
Right. No. Eat up,
right. That's right. And you know, Aunt Mabel got the biggest, nastiest plate.
Right.
Go on over there and grab Aunt Mabel.
She was like, I'm trying to put some in my plastic bag.
Right.
Save it for the bus ride home.
Right. N-word can't get a chicken leg?
You trying to take a lick? Can I get a whole chicken?
You're right. That's more like
Right.
it.
N-word can't get a whole chicken?
Shout out to the guy who did that to Ramon at his wedding party.
Yeah.
Tried to take a case of beer home.
A case of beer.
And it looked at Ramon like he was boo-boo the fool. Like, what's wrong with you?
Like, I can't get a case?
Dang.
I was like, man.
A case? No, I can't get a bottle of wine.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I gave him a 6-pack.
I was about to say, now can I take a sixer to the crib?
Right.
I can't get a case.
A case.
What's wrong with you, Ramon? You changed that.
Right. What's up, man?
I can't get a case.
You got married now. Now you don't even care about us anymore.
And now I can't get a case?
Of beer?
Damn, what's wrong with you?
Man.
Lay it and changed you.
Right. I told you.
Told you. Okay, keep it going.
All right. Let's go date nights. So you're on a date. And, well, actually, this is not a date. This is like, speaking of weddings, the other one's a date night, but we'll go back to that one. But so sometimes you have destination weddings and people are out, you know, and so they make it different nights for the guests to like we went to the rainforest. We had a destination in Puerto Rico. We went to the rainforest and like Bioluminescent Bay, and then we had like a night in the restaurant. Everybody ate together. So this is what this person did. They had everybody hang out in the restaurant, and one of the guests basically said he doesn't like potatoes.
Okay.
And so they were in Mexico, so he didn't know how to speak Spanish. So this girl said, "No, don't worry, I got you. I'll let them know." And she told him, "Hey, a él no le gusta las patatas, so he doesn't like potatoes." So when the plate came, it had potatoes on it, and so he just like went off because the potatoes were on the plate, and he just kept on going and going. And she's like, "Well, just everybody's like." Just eat around it, because I'm guessing it's probably like a little intimate table. It wasn't like a whole restaurant full of them. It was like, maybe 10 or 15 people. And he just kept raving the potatoes. He didn't want the potatoes, and they still gave him the potatoes. So the girl took the potatoes off the plate.
With her hand?
With her hands. And put them on her plate and ate the potatoes and told him to shut up. And so the guy got quiet and they didn't speak to him for the rest of the trip. They were there. They said that the girl so basically he's saying like the girl was rude for doing that.
Well, he wanted to play hot potato.
Right. So basically, she's like, I was a hero because I was like, help you, you didn't know how to speak Spanish.
Right.
I told him not to, they brought the potatoes. You can just say, hey, just shove them to the side, not keep on. So I guess she got tired of it. You don't want potatoes? Give me those stupid potatoes. So there you go. It would seem funnier last night when I was reading it.
Can we have some bed music?
Yeah. Oh, the music ran out.
Let's have some bed music for that for that story.
Let's see. Where's the music? Ballad of the Whales.
Yeah. Talking about some she grabbed potatoes. Keep going.
No, I don't want to. Let's see. What's the other story? Speaking of eating, so this one you go out on a date, and a guy was basically sitting with his date, and he didn't like the way she ate. Have you ever had you say you don't like to go out on the first date?
I don't like dinner. Don't try to drag me into this. I know your game, boy.
So he said he went to a somewhat fancy restaurant, and he dressed to impress. Take the girl out because I guess they were like chatting over, the apps or something like that. Yeah. They finally built up to go out and sat at the table, and everything was going fine. So she started eating. Apparently, she says he got a new haircut and everything. So she starts to eat, and she's smacking her food as she eats. And she says, "Oh, she eating," and she eats with her mouth open. And he told her, "Hey, you eat with your mouth open and you're smacking. Could you not do that? You know,
Yeah.
we're at a restaurant, and she kind of like said okay, and then she kept on eating and she kept doing it again, and he told her, hey, one of my biggest pet peeves is people who eat smacking his food.
Yeah.
So she started eating, and she started going nom nom.
On purpose.
I guess. He said she was numbing her food while she was eating, and so he said, all right, okay. So he got up, one of those I gotta go to the restroom, paid his bill, and left her in the restaurant.
Oh, that's the Ramon special.
Hell
That's
yeah!
the Ramon special. Hell yeah.
You want a smack? I'll give you a smack.
I had a girl call me Smacks once.
Really? Because you was smacking your food?
Yeah, it was King Rozzy.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, right. It's not like I was on a
Right.
date or anything, but we were hanging out and I was eating. And she was like, "Damn, all right, Smacks."
damn!
Oh my goodness, I was laughing. I thought that was funny.
Man. They were like, well, who's paying this bill?
I was actually at the time.
I know.
I was.
Yeah, say, shoot.
I was actually at the time.
I'd be like, listen, I'm gonna smack all out. All right, let's see. There's another one about this man outrage over. Okay, yeah, here you go. Unladylike. Oh no, this is not the wrong one. Man, I hate.
Trifling, good
She's
for nothing type of
rum.
Ramon. Our homegirl Tears was like, "Is it trifling that I lit this joint in their kitchen without asking?" And I was like, "Trifling, good for nothing type of Tears." Go ahead.
So a red flag. This guy said this couple they've been together, and they said it's a red flag when people don't split the bills or
That's his red flag.
well that's what people are commenting and saying. I can't find the story, but I remember what it was about.
Okay, what was it?
So basically, this when they got together and they basically split everything 50-50 before, and then she came on some hard times and she got into school and basically didn't have that much money. She had a part-time job, and so he took it upon himself to say, hey, you know what, I got you. I'll pay for
That's
whatever,
what's up.
right? He stood up,
Yeah, that's what's up.
being a man. He's like, I got you. Don't worry about it. You just go ahead, study, make sure you get those A's. So she did get her A's.
You want to get that A too?
Yeah, she wanted to
That
get that A
ass.
too. Want to get that yes.
Oh my God! Why you look at the camera like that? Go ahead.
So he did. So he said, okay. So then she basically graduates, gets a job, and she starts to make more than him.
Okay.
And she says, so he said, well, hey, let's go back to 50-50. She said, no. We should stay at where we're at. I think they were like a 60-40 or something like that. Like you pay the majority of the bills, and I just keep on. Because I want to get a car, and he's like, no, man, like.
Oh my! I know. I've had something similar happen.
Right? Like
Yeah.
we should go 50-50. If we were 50-50 at the beginning, we can agree to like we're gonna both pay the bills together, and it doesn't matter who has more money, And she's like, well, no, let's keep it as where we're at. Like, and so I don't know. People were telling her he should leave her because of that. I don't know about leaving her, but
I dated someone who made more money than me, and she was like, "Hey, buy my sack of weed," and I was like, "Why?" And she was like, "I'm trying to get a car."
nice.
I was like, "But wait, you make significantly more than me," and she was like, "Yeah, I'm trying to get a car," and I was like, "But that's not. You're not getting a car for me.
Right.
Like, hey, that's not for us." Yeah, so it's interesting how people do that sometimes.
Yeah. That's crazy. That's kind of crazy. It's like I'm gonna be like, man, that's like double standards, right? Like if it was a guy that said that.
Oh man, come on, don't do that, Ramon.
Shoot.
We so early in the broadcast. You're gonna start.
Well, that's leading into my next story. That was a segue. So a man is getting trolled on the internet because he, look, we as men, we gotta uphill. We rolling a boulder up a hill, right? Like when it comes to relationships and it comes to like
I mean, yes.
somewhat, like when it comes.
I'm not gonna say somewhat because a lot of times you do have to impress the young lady.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily her having to impress you.
And sometimes life doesn't completely agree with us all the time. Like biological things, like we start to get your metabolism slows down. You start to get grays. Maybe you don't want grays. Start to lose your hair, which is the case for this guy. he used to be, he's a young guy. He's not even like that old. But he has some early or premature hair loss, and he's feeling a little bad about himself, and so he wants to build up his self-esteem. So what do? They got different things available for you to use. So he gets a toupee, and so he started using a toupee, and so it looked so good that he was like, started doing little videos on how he puts it on and everything. I guess he put some glue or whatever on his head, and then he puts the thing on, and it looks really good. I mean, if that's a picture of him, I don't know if that's a stock picture or it looks like Ricky Martin. But anyway, he basically puts his hair on. So he's getting trolled by the internet saying that he's a catfish.
Oh God.
That he's
No.
not right. Like he's not really.
No.
He's deceiving women because he's actually bald and he's wearing a toupee. And if somebody sees him and is attracted to him, when they meet him, they're gonna find out he's bald.
All this weave that's out
Right.
here. Bro, all this weave. There's a woman that's literally got some of the best wig pictures I have ever seen in my entire existence.
Right.
And people are in her comments like, damn, girl, that's nice. That look good. It got baby hairs on it and everything. Like, so you can't do that. Like,
Right.
you have to. He's
Like
he's not
that's
catfishing.
yeah. Like I think if he because I've seen videos of women on I think Instagram or TikTok, whatever, where they look like I don't mean to put them down, but wildebeest.
Oh my God!
And
I hope a certain person is not watching because they would say you're being misogynist.
Oh yeah.
That's misogynist. You can't call
Right.
any woman unattractive, at least according to this person's definition.
Oh really?
Because when I was calling men ugly, the terminology I used was scud missiles. Nobody. This person was like, "Oh no," but when you said about women, no.
Right.
So you better watch
Say
your
about
mouth.
women.
Watch your mouth, Ramon.
Okay, really unattractive women. Put on.
That's you're being misogynist.
I'm being a misogynist.
Yes.
Not up to standards of society, women. Somebody say something?
No, go ahead. He said not up to standard. Oh, no, Sean did. He said that means every woman is a catfish all the time.
Right.
That's
'Cause-
not necessarily so either, because I know some young ladies that go all natural.
Right.
And are
Well,
gorgeous.
yeah. I guess he means like if they
I know what he
do
means.
something, So I saw these women. They would like put on makeup, and you see them like before picture, and then they put the makeup on, and they're like, whoa,
Boy, I was dating a young lady. Shout out to her because she was like really real with her life, and I was like, "Ah, you are beautiful," and she was like, she said, "Okay, that's just because you never seen me without this makeup."
Oh, see, now that's cool.
Yeah, and then there's one day she came over in the morning without makeup. I promise you, I opened the door up and I was like, ah! And I was staring at her. And she was like, "Are you gonna let me in or what?" I was like, "Oh, yeah."
Like, who are you?
Oh, man.
Yeah, because they look so different. Like I've seen those videos. They put on their makeup. They look hot. They look really good. But then but I saw them without the makeup at first, and it's like, oh man, like that's. I feel like that's dishonest, right? Like if you meet them like that, and then you start to get into a relationship, that makeup comes off. It'd be like, wait a minute, this ain't. I didn't. I bought the soap, and I opened up the box,
Oh my God.
and there was
on thin ice before you finish
I
the
know.
sentence. Yes, you bought the soap and what?
I bought the soap. No, I said okay. Let's take it back. I bought a car, and it looks nice, and then they say, hey, you can take this car, and as soon as I take the car off the lot, it stops working. Like you just fooled me. You knew this car didn't work. You could have said, hey man, this car may have a couple of troubles, so I'll sell it to you at a lower price.
This is a better analogy as
All
far
right.
if we're using cars. As soon as you drive it off the lot, all the paint starts
Oh,
chipping
yeah, the paint starts falling. Or you go to a car wash and it's like a different color. So
if you're gonna use cars, Sean says every woman wears high heels, push-up bras, some form of makeup.
Yeah.
Others have some form of cosmetic surgery face put together, like Mrs. Potato Head. That is a catfish.
well,
which is accepted
like
as
I think
being-
like surgery is fine because it's permanent on there, right?
Mhm.
Like I think like if she got a BBL or whatever, like I know that's not real butt, but it's there. It's not gonna go anywhere. Or she got big breasts and they're like fake. They're not gonna go anywhere. At least I know that those are fake. But like if you got like you get home, remember that what was that I'm gonna get you sucker? What that was that movie?
Yes.
When
yes.
he like got home, she took off her wig and her leg and stuff. She's like, "Come on, come on!" She hopping on with leg.
Oh my God, read Sean's comment. Read Sean's comment.
What did he say?
Oh my God. He said Halloween year round for women. That's what he
Halloween
said.
year round. Dang.
Yeah, so if that's the case, then I'm a premature jack-o'-lantern.
Oh. All right. Speaking of jack-o'-lanterns.
Oh my God. Sometimes I think I'm funny. Keep going.
Speaking of jack-o'-lanterns, this man has been married to his wife, and he admits that they haven't had sex for 15 years.
Ooh.
That's a long time.
Ooh, she's gonna pay in hell.
15 years.
Or he's gonna pay. I don't know who idea this was.
Man.
But somebody paying in hell. Whoever idea was for them not to freak for 15 years.
Man.
They are going into hell.
Dude.
Okay, that is haram.
Man.
Come on, keep going.
So 15 years, and he says, so how did this? They kind of like, so how did it start? He said, about 15 years ago, my wife told me she didn't want to have intercourse with me anymore.
Haram.
Right? She saw my devastated expression and said, "We can do other stuff." Well, right? So she's like, "We can do other stuff," because when she told him that, I guess his face like when that dropped,
Mm-hmm.
And then she said, "Oh, don't worry, we can do other things." So I'm guessing his imagination probably like went wild or something like that.
Oh God, here comes the other things.
And she said, he said, "Turns out that the other stuff means having cups of tea."
Oh. Haram. Haram.
Man.
Big haram.
Dude. Like, what do you, like, first of all, if she says, "I don't want to have sex with you anymore," I'm thinking, like, you having sex with somebody else.
I mean, dude, I'm thinking all type of stuff. I'm thinking, oh, is this a divorce then?
Right.
Like, are you saying?
Like, are you
want a
trying to get
divorce?
out? Like, he's probably like, okay.
Yeah.
He's probably the dude that's paying that 60-40. I agreed to it.
Hey, man, I'm sorry. That's,
Man, 15 years. And he stuck around 15 years. That's like so stupid. It's like,
is there a picture of this guy?
no, this got like a stock picture.
Oh, okay, I was about to say, I know, man.
They probably don't want to humiliate him that much.
Hey, I know it. He has to look, man, that boy must look like Jabba the Hutt. Jabba the Hutt's left titty.
He's like, oh.
That bog must look like one of Chewbacca's side pieces he don't bring outside.
Man.
Don't take her to the canteen. Like, man, that brother must, man, he got to look like something horrible.
Man, I don't know, but
and she must be cold blooded.
she must be like super hot.
I mean,
Because
swear.
like, I don't know. I think if somebody says that, if I'm in a marriage and the wife says that, I'm like, well, let's go.
It's over.
It's over with. Like, we don't have to be together. Like, not that sex is the most important part, but we're married.
I mean,
So sex is probably 50% of this relationship. Like cups of tea sitting around talking ain't gonna cut it.
That ain't gonna get that unless I got my joint out and I'm beating off while we talk.
Right. You mind if I beat off while we talk? You want some cream in that tea?
So what happened at work today, baby?
Right,
Oh,
so, hey.
Squeaky. Self-stimmy.
So your mother-in-law came over yesterday.
Squeaky. That's the sound of me self-stimming.
Where is it? Do I still have that thing?
Oh my God.
Oh, here it
Do you
is.
still have a thing?
You
That's the thing. That's what he's asking.
still have that thing?
Self-stimmy.
So stimmy.
Big self-stimmy, boy. Hell
Yeah,
no.
Hell no, man. So I don't know. I would be deuces. 15 years he stuck around. Or he's still around, so I would have been gone.
Oh,
Or I would have been like, hey, so do you mind if other things be like I can see other women?
that's clearly what we doing.
Right? Like, because I mean,
If you know what? If I love you so much that we're gonna stay together for the kids or for whatever, then I
Right.
gotta see somebody else. Or you gonna put it in my budget to go take some trips to Vegas once a month, once every other
Right.
month, something.
right. Or could I roofie you?
You just had to, didn't you? You just couldn't. It's so crazy. You just could not help yourself. You could not. Look at you. Look at you. You tickled.
Hey, after the first year, I'd be like, all right, cool. Actually, like I'd be like, all right, cool. Yeah, we can't have sex no more. I just don't want. All right, cool. cool.
Please don't keep going with
And I'll
this
be
bit.
like,
Don't keep going with this bit.
it's
Like, I
okay,
can't believe
baby.
you
I
doing
love
this.
you, baby.
I can't believe you're doing this. You don't keep going.
And she said, what are you gonna do? Oh, we can just have tea.
No.
Oh, okay. Okay, baby.
Ramon. Okay, they get the point. Okay, can you move on to your next demonstration, please?
Oh,
This
man.
is crazy.
We can have
That
tea.
you still going?
All right. All right. So, speaking of women, let's go to the women's side of red flags. They say that so they basically did a survey about women saying what they consider a red flag in men, and to the surprise, I guess one of the number one things that came out was that
A penis.
no,
So the penis stayed in.
yeah, the penis. 53% of women considered a red flag if men didn't want to go see the Barbie movie with them.
You know, I saw this. I saw people saying this. This is stupid.
That's kind of silly. I don't even think that's like a real article. Like,
It is. There's multiple articles.
because it's like, why would you?
It's happening across the country. America, of course, only in America.
Right.
Yeah, of course. But people they are calling it a red flag if a man does not want to see 2 hours of misandria.
I actually saw the movie. It was kind of, it's all right. I mean, but I went because friends was in town. And
But you didn't dislike it. You weren't like, you know what I'm saying? You weren't like, oh, I can't stand.
Yeah. I wasn't
the
like
fact
that.
that they're doing this to men, that they're just crapping on me. Because see, that's what they're trying to say.
Yeah.
Why it's a red flag.
Yeah.
They're trying to say that you must be a misogynist.
Right.
And it doesn't mean you're a misogynist if you don't want to watch 2 hours
Right.
of man bashing.
Yeah.
And it doesn't make you a beta if you watch it and it's fine.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I can't stand the fact that people always are constantly trying to put something in a box. Okay? The only thing that need to be in the box is the pipe!
The pipe!
You know what I'm talking about, big dog?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I'm talking about. I'm talking about my Milka de Poppy and her Buca de Beppo. She take my Milka de Poppy. I eat her Buca de Beppo.
Hey, that place was good. Remember Buca de Beppo?
That's where, yes, of course I
Man.
remember Buca de Beppo.
That place was
That's
pretty
why I
good.
will eat the Buca de Beppo.
Especially, by the way, speaking of good, shout out to Dark Matter Coffee. I always say like I'm gonna shout them out, but I never do.
It is on the heels of your
I know.
misogynist.
I'm a
rant.
misogynist. But yeah.
But keep going.
So 53% of women say that it's wrong, and so I'm wondering like if these women are in a relationship with the guy. Say you ask your husband, you say, "Hey, babe, let's have a date night and let's go see Barbie," and the husband goes, "Hell no, I ain't gonna see that stupid movie."
Hell nah.
And then she says, "Well, if we don't see this movie, we're not gonna have intercourse
For 15 years.
for 15 years." and he says, "Oh, okay."
Oh, dog. Come on, bro.
What are we gonna do?
No, come on, my man. Hey, I'm the same brother that when baby girl was like, yo, go give me another water. I said, baby, that water is right there. She was like, it's been sitting there since last night. She said, oh, that water's stale. And then I thought about not having sex, and I was like, you know what? That water might be a little stale. It look a little funky. Oh, man, stop playing, cuz. Stop playing.
Man.
Boy, you better pick and choose them battles.
Right.
Shoot.
So
End up dying on that hill.
So basically, there were other things that people said about women said that said they didn't end there with the Barbie thing. 76%. I guess it wasn't the highest percent, but 76% said if the partner identifies as a MAGA Republican, that's a red flag.
As a MAGA Republican?
Yeah.
See, again, putting people in a box. Now, don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
A lot of those people do share similar values, but, like, come on, man. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's
I mean,
what you want.
if you want to be a MAGA, you can be a MAGA. That's all right. It's fine. I mean, I don't agree with them, but I'm not gonna
Right.
Well, I guess it's not a red flag. It says that person not for you.
True. And also, I'm not even going to lie to you. I did clown a MAGA person one time
Really?
in a bar after a show. We were out of town, and he had that hat on. And I started pointing at him and laughing. And then, like, Kevin, and it was like, hey, Warren, stop, man, stop. And then I was like, wait, I got to put it on Instagram. And then I put it in his hat. And I was laughing, and he was just looking sad. I watched the video years later. I was like, oh, my God, is this bullying? So, I mean, I guess I get it. What's another one? They got another one.
Another one is a person who doesn't have hobbies. 66% women say they're turned off by a man who doesn't have hobbies.
I've heard of this too. I've heard of this, and it's so funny because you've worked with those people before.
Yeah.
Who don't have hobbies. I know a guy right now who does not have a hobby, and my man's will be standing around this place that this is not. I'm telling you, 3 hours late. 3 hours later.
3 hours later.
He is standing out there. When I say no business, when I say nothing, you are doing nothing. There's no reason for you to be there.
Man.
That mug still got his ID on. I'm like, come on, man. What you doing?
Right.
I'm going to tell you a story off mic. It just happened. I had to ask somebody, like, why? I turned to one of the boss people, and I was like, look, man, I don't even want to be here. All right? Dude, why is he here? He got his kid with him.
Oh, man. That's crazy.
Oh, my God, man. So I guess no hobbies could be
Yeah, no
considered a
hobbies,
red
yeah.
flag. I keep going.
You're like, what the hell? So another one is somebody who says all lives matter. I guess that's like probably a MAGA
Oh
guy.
my God. I mean, All Lives Matter is another one of those ones where you like, I mean, I guess they do, but like, it's another one of those blurry lines.
Yeah.
Like the MAGA hat.
Right.
You know
Yeah, that's what I'm
saying?
saying. It kind of like goes with the MAGA part.
Yeah,
thing.
like, are you saying all lives matter because you don't like Black Lives Matter?
Right.
Or are you saying all lives matter because all lives
all
matter?
lives matter.
Do you
right.
want to make America great again, or do you want to make America hate again?
Right,
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying? So like, that's just one of those things.
Yeah.
All right, keep going.
All right. So another one is, you'll like this one.
Okay.
Other issues were if they said there are only two genders.
Why will I like that one?
I don't know.
don't try to do me. Don't try to do me.
Oh man.
Go ahead.
That's
keep going.
58%. Another 58% of people who never ask questions, and 55% of people who identify as communist, and 55% of people who listen to Joe Rogan podcasts.
Ooh, I saw that too. Which I guess I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't get that one.
Like, is he supposed to? Is there some?
I don't know. I mean,
I know he's had some like scandal and whatnot, but like I don't
yeah,
know. Like, is he a misogynist? Like, I don't.
I don't know. Maybe I think. Well, the thing about Joe Rogan is that the guests and the people who are on there, they don't hold back on what they're talking about. So I don't know. I guess maybe if somebody went on there and said something about women, I guess.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah,
But-
I don't know. Listen, that's one of those.
Yeah.
All right. You got anything else over there?
That's it. So
That's all you're doing? You ended it on that one?
I know.
All right. Well, in that case, let me hear you go.
He's on.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for my part of the news. Now, this is very hard-hitting news, very provocative news, very critically disclaimed news. And I don't go to any news source. No. I don't go to MSNBC. I don't go to CNN. I don't go to ABC, D, E, F, G. I go to one place and one place only. And that's WorldStarHipHop.com.
World Star.
Let's get into it. Peekaboo.
Peekaboo.
All right. Now check this out, man. Yeah, you're gonna like this.
I got the background music playing if you want to
What? Oh,
put
sorry.
some in there.
Is it? Okay, I'm
There you
sorry. There you go. It was loud. It was hot. All right. So, check this out. Do you know Joyner Lucas is?
No.
He's a rapper. Joyner Lucas was previewing new music with an artist that you might like named Will Smith.
Oh.
Yes, Will Smith is getting back in the studio. And as you already know, that beat slaps. Oh, my God. You already know that beat slaps. Hey, man, I hope they drop this on Palm Sunday. Oh my God. Moving right along. A group of people take a picture with an alligator. Then it attacks them. Now, this would have been a really good shot. That is, if that alligator didn't snap. Snapshot.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I was going to say, Will Smith music is so big that it hits you in the face.
You know what, buddy? Leave the punchlines to me, all right? Your thing? No, I'm just messing with you. You have some good punchlines. That might not have been one of them.
Yeah. More razzle-dazzle than a wet firecracker.
Oh, my God. I mean, I guess the British would think his music is cheeky.
There you go. Way to bring it back.
Oh my God! Drums, please. Shout out to Chris Rock for that bit. Drums, please. All right, let's keep it going. Two grandmothers get into a fight in the parking lot. Now I'm telling you, this wasn't a rumble in the jungle. It was more like a Jurassic ass kick.
Wait, what?
What were you over there doing?
I was setting up the music.
I knew it was something. I knew you were doing something.
Wait, repeat it again.
I said two grandmothers get into a fight in the parking lot. This was not a rumble in the jungle. It was a Jurassic ass kick. Okay, I guess you didn't like that.
That joke is geriatric. All right.
You know what, man? Let me tell you something, brother. Geriatrics are for kids. Oh, man, Ramon, why? Stop helping me. You're like the tag team partner in the wrestling match that I reach for and you move your hand away.
I look to the audience.
Start dancing around on the apron. Jim Ross is losing his mind on the mic, on commentary. Oh, by God!
My God! He turned his face again.
All right, moving right along. Okay, so what does that even make me then? That makes me, wait, 1 for 2? Let's see what you think of this. A Jack in the Box employee shoots at customers over missing curly fries. And it turns out that the fire grease wasn't the only thing popping. Oh, my God.
Getting warmed up.
I thought I was already warm. I was so proud of these jokes today. A woman finds her man's a travel safe, okay, gets inside of it, and she finds that he's carrying grenades and a dildo.
Whoa.
Yeah, so no matter what he pulls out, there's definitely some combusting.
That was good.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go. That was for you, Ramon. That was for you, big dog. Combusting. Closing out. Documented idiocy. A couple was recorded in the streets in an act where the lady was fingering her boyfriend's booty hole.
Oh.
Now, this is some crazy actions, and it's not, you don't never, typically find this happening within the streets.
Right.
No. Within the club is where you can find a hole in one. No, that'll do it for me, and that'll do it for the news. A little news segment we like to call
You May Have.
Because you may have heard and you may have not. Coming up later, we're going to hit y'all off with the Hookup on Hookup, where we salute essential workers, giving us our essential needs. But before all of that, we're going to hit y'all off with some of this music. It is Thirsty Thursday, and our artist for Thirsty Thursday is Sally Green. Ramon, tell them the internet crap. Hold on.
Hey, if you want to find us on Instagram, we're in the Bad Ways Remix. You can find us on, Facebook on the Bad Ways Remix. On Instagram, on the Bad Ways Comedy. You can watch us live on YouTube under Bad Ways Radio. Chat in the comment. Put it in there right now. Booty in the hole?
Booty hole! Talk some shit, Nathaniel, with the bastards. You are listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM, Q4 Radio. That's Q4.org. Once again, we're going to break your law!
You need to stop. You need to stop. You need to stop. Whoa, whoa, yeah, yeah. Stop it. You need to stop. Whoa, oh, yeah, yeah. Stop it. Kinda feels intentional. The tension you've been building between us. I don't wanna fake it, real love. It ain't the way I wanted it. No. Kinda feels intentional. The tension you've been building between us. I don't wanna fake it, real love. It ain't the way I wanted it. No, no. You need to stop it, stop it, shoot. You need to stop it now, stop it now. You need to stop it, shoot. You need to stop it, stop it now. Stop it now.
If you don't know, now you do. You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4.org. Beloved gang, baby.
Beloved gang. All day, all day. You got to give me your love. It's a while.
to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM, Q4.org. Beloved gang, baby.
Pop, pop, we dropping bodies. It's a stick up your punk ass.
Mm-hmm.
And before we stick your punk ass up, Ramon gotta tell you what you heard.
All right, let's see. Well, what did we hear? First one was Stop It. Stop it.
I rarely hear that.
Yeah.
Who?
Stop it. Then we went into slide. Wait a minute. Is there something going on here?
Theme.
The theme? And then the beat of love.
That's
right.
It is our first official Thirsty Thursday, which was made possible because of Brad Kemp and a broken computer.
Yes.
And it is now being done on purpose today. Our artist that we are showcasing for this Thursday, first official Thirsty Thursday is Sally Green. We are playing everything Sally Green all day. So I hope y'all having fun with this Sally Green music. I know we are. I'm telling you, she got some serious fire.
Man.
Now let's keep this party going. It is time for the Hakaman Hookup, where we salute essential workers giving us our essential needs.
Put people on, understand? The streets was happy. Everybody could eat.
Now, these shout-outs and salutes aren't just for the fast food workers not realize that the only thing that needs to be popping is the fryer grease. Who are they for?
Now, these shout-outs and salutes aren't for those men who've been, sitting around for 15 years just drinking tea with their wife.
Oh. Word to Gary Oldman, honorable mention to Wood Harrison. With today's shout out and salute is our very own our very own Pinky Up Tea Sipper. It is Ramon the Savage Slayer Smith, aka Don't Stop Monet.
Come on. Oh. No.
I said no.
I said no.
Said no.
Oh man.
All right, Ramon,
so the problem is usually when I'm using my DJ equipment, my DJ software, and so if I had the thing, I'm like sliding up and down. So here I have to remember that I have to like hit the mouse thing, and like I think next week I'll bring a mouse, and then I'll just, if you don't have the computer, I'll bring a mouse, and it'll be easier for me to move around.
Okay.
But anyway.
Hey, you like a mouse? I like hood rats.
Right.
Let's keep it going.
All right. Today, keeping it in the spirit of the Latino Heritage Month, which is going on right now.
Shout out.
We got another shout out for a Latino innovator, Ellen Ochoa. And April 8, 1993, Ellen Ochoa became the first Hispanic woman in the world to go to space.
Oh, shout out. Big up to her.
Big up to her. 1993. When did they start going to space? 69?
Don't do this. Don't do this. You know that we are not good at historical.
Right.
Like, let's just talk about the coochie and penis jokes.
Yeah. 1969!
Oh, my goodness. That's right. 1969. She went both ways.
Yeah. She went up and then she went down.
That's right.
That's right.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, man.
Oh, my goodness. Some of us like it AC/DC.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
All right.
Plugging away.
Oh, my God. Way to keep it current. All right. With that being said, to her, what is her name?
Oh, Ellen Ochoa. But wait, she did more stuff after that.
Oh, okay. Keep going.
She basically, Ochoa has gone further, gone on further than 3 space flights, logging 1,000 hours in space. As a pioneer woman in space, in 2013, she became the first Hispanic director and second female director of the Johnson Space Center in Houston, Texas. So,
yeah, my family space center.
Hey, there you go.
Wait, is she married?
I don't know. It doesn't say.
It just reminded me of Dr. McCoy from the Star Trek reboot.
Yeah.
Where he's like, space is dark and silent and cold. And Kirk was like, why are you going there? And he was like, it's the only place my wife doesn't own. Oh, my God. So what's her name?
Ellen Ochoa.
All right, so to Ellen Ochoa, we say
Salute.
Respect.
Respect.
Now that'll do it for the Hakaman Hookup, where we salute essential workers giving us our essential needs.
And as I go this one.
I put people on.
Oh.
Understand? The streets was happy. Everybody could eat.
Now, these shout outs and salutes aren't just for the ladies who risk their life because they need some space. Who are they for?
Now, these shout-outs and salutes ain't for those women who basically go to space to keep their husbands from having sex with them for 15 years.
To keep them from busting it
Busting
wide.
it wide.
Who are they for? Word to Gary Oldman, honorable mention to Wood Harris. When we come back, we're going to go into the ins and outs, relationship advice, where we crack on the novel of one of our love lives and realize that sometimes space isn't in the galaxy, but it's an area between one's knees.
Ooh.
But before all of that, we're going to jump back into our Thirsty Thursday artist of the day, Sally Green. Ramon, tell on the internet crapola.
If you want to find us on Facebook, we are under Bad Waves Remix. If you want to find us on Instagram, we are under Bad Waves Comedy. You can watch us live on YouTube right now. Just click it away. If you're at work, it doesn't matter. Just click it away. The boss doesn't mind. He told me you're fine. Go to Bat Waves Radio and watch us live. And if you have any romance questions coming up for the next segment, put them in the chat.
That's right. That's right. And even if you're a truck driver, your boss said, go ahead.
Right.
Hey,
He said, go ahead.
Turn it on.
Forget the road.
All right.
Nobody's looking. You don't have to look at it.
Oh, my God. To talk some shiz, Nathaniel, with the bastards. You are listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4 Radio. That's Q4.org. Once again, we're going to
Get the blinky on!
I need a good one that can hold me down. I need a good one that can hold me down. If you're looking, I'm gonna turn around. I don't like the way I'm making it clap. Why you gotta be so freaky? Hard for me to get away when you break my back. Oh, I'll make a fool out of you. A fool for what I got, and I know I'm gonna love you better. Why you so freaky? Hard for me to get away when you break my back. Oh, I'll make a fool out of you. I don't like the way I'm making it clap. I need a good one that can hold me down. I need a good one that can hold me down. If you're looking, I'm gonna turn around. I don't like the way I'm making it clap. Why you gotta be so freaky? I'll show you what it's like. I'll make it bump in the night. You put that thing on me. I got what you wanna see. I'll show you what it's like. I'll make it bump in the night. You put that thing on me. I got what you wanna see. I need a good one that can hold me down. I need a good one that can hold me down. If you're looking, I'm gonna turn around. I don't like the way I'm making it clap. Why you gotta be so freaky? Hard for me to get away when you break my back. Oh, I'll make a fool out of you. A fool for what I got, and I know I'm gonna love you better. Why you so freaky? Hard for me to get away when you break my back. Put that thing on me and I'ma show you what it's like. I don't like the way I'm making it clap. I need a good one that can hold me down. I need a good one that can hold me down. If you're looking, I'm gonna turn around. I don't like the way I'm making it clap. Why you gotta be so freaky?
Don't be scared. You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Ways on 1680 AM, Q4.org. Beloved gang, baby.
Ooh, beloved gang.
How can I be more clear? I've been waiting so long to tell you. You're on my mind every day. I want you here to stay. What you think about it? Can I be your woman and be woman? What you think about it? What do you think about that? Can I be your woman? I've been all alone, making the time for you in my life. Waiting's hard when I'm on the show. That I'm falling for you. I'm waiting for the great night. Got the sweet sensation. This fantasy could be ours. Not hiding on the stars. I'm in love with you. Heartbeat racing. Out here, you keep me high. Don't ever stop me, no. I'll always be right here. Anything you need, I got you. Can't help it if I get carried away. I want you here to stay. I've been all alone, making the time for you in my life. Waiting's hard when I'm on the show. That I'm falling for you. I'm waiting for the great night. Got the sweet sensation. This fantasy could be ours. Not hiding on the stars. I'm in love with you. Heartbeat racing. Out here, you keep me high. Don't ever stop it, no. You got the sweet sensation. This fantasy could be ours. Not hiding on the stars. I'm in love with you. Heartbeat racing. Out here, you keep me high. Don't ever stop it, no. What you think about it? 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 You got the sweet sensation. This fantasy could be ours. Not hiding on the stars. I'm in love with you. Heartbeat racing. Out here, you keep me high. Don't ever stop it, no. You got the sweet sensation. This fantasy could be ours. Not hiding on the stars. I'm in love with you. Heartbeat racing. Out here, you keep me high. Don't ever stop it, no.
La música de Harry Potter.
If you ain't up on things, Itchy mobbing in the slang and beloved's the gang. And before we move any further, Ramon's gotta tell you what you just heard, mommies and daddies.
Mommies and daddies. Well, keeping in the context of the previous songs, The next song is "Break My Back."
Oh my God!
There's definitely a theme going on here.
Oh my God! Yo, man, shout out to Nessa and Tebby. She said she's Spotify and Sally Green right now.
Ah, nice.
That's right.
That's right. And then that followed up by "Captivate."
Okay.
So, I guess featuring Disco E. I don't know. I guess he's a musician down there.
Yeah, that's exactly how it sounded. Yo, Frank Joshua's in the chat.
Yes.
Big up to Frank Joshua in the chat. Call me a grooving goblin.
Grooving goblin.
So, it is time for the ins and outs relationship advice. We
Yes.
crack open the novel of one of our love lives and realize that goblin got some grooves.
Ooh.
Now, Ramon, we get questions from the Turtle Club as well as the chat
Yes.
here on while we're streaming for those of us who don't watch live. But shout out to everybody that does come back because that's
Yeah.
really nice that everybody comes back. And those of you who listen, of course, you have been with us. You're the reason why we thought we should stream.
Right.
But it turns out that we just enjoy doing it anyway. But anyway, Ramon,
Yeah.
we have questions from the Turtle Club?
We got a question from the Turtle Club.
Okay.
For once. No, I'm kidding. All right. So it says, if you lost your spouse in the Thanos snap, 5 years later, the Avengers brought them back. But you already remarried with 3 kids and spent the life insurance on the failed food truck. I don't know what that.
Uh-huh.
Do you get back with your old spouse or do you stay with your new one? Thanos, or your new Thanos snap family.
So I normally like to let you answer first, but I think I want to answer this first.
Go ahead.
Yes, I would stay with my new Thanos snap family and still be friends with the one who got snapped away.
Right. That reminds me, now that I read it, that reminds me of Castaway. Remember Castaway?
Oh,
The
with,
movie?
with Tom Hanks?
Yeah, when he basically was, I guess they thought he was dead,
Mhm.
and then he came back, and his wife was like with some other dude, but she thought he was dead, and she had remarried and everything. He got a little kiss though.
Of course, he had to
We
get a
peeped
little
that, Tom.
kiss. He had to get a little something.
Yeah,
Get a little something from Baby Boo.
yeah. I'd be like, well, can we just for old time's sake,
Have some tea.
have some tea? We could just talk.
Oh no. Okay, all right. Is there another one?
No, but I do agree with you. I would stay in my Thanos family because as much as it would pain me or be delighted that that person is still alive, but it's still like that's in the past now. Like I feel like you can't go back.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely will feel bad. So,
Yeah.
all right, let's see how Sean will bait you into getting canceled.
All right, that's it. Here we go. Oh, what webs we weave. When dating, if prostitution was legal everywhere, would that be better for society or worse? Explain why.
Okay, Ramon, what you got?
Or when dating, if prostitution was legal.
Why when dating?
Right, when dating. I think if prostitution was legal, it would be better for the world. I think if a lot of things were legal, it would be better for the world. And not to say that. So somebody was saying like about drugs, and they were saying like if you should legalize all the drugs, and then some people are saying, well, if you legalize all the drugs, everybody's going to do them, and everybody's going to get screwed up, and society's going to go down. And I'm like, well, not really, because just because they're legal, not everybody's going to go out and do them. Alcohol's legal. Not everybody drinks.
And that's a tricky one. All the drugs legal, because there's one side of me is like, oh, well, all the drug dealers will figure out what to do. But then I realized that there are some places where we got legalized.
Mm-hmm.
All the weed dealers are now like just losing their minds, and like people are stealing, shooting. Like there's some places where crime went down, but there's
Right.
some places where, where it is.
Well, I think if you do make it legal, then allow those people who dealt with it before to continue to do it, but under a legal, have them say, okay, you have to like work at this place, or you have to do this, like obviously you're not going to make the money you did before, but
Let's stay on topic.
Yeah.
Sean wants us to,
But
that's
yeah.
a whole nother. Again, it's another off mic conversation.
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
tell you where it's like Dude, this one neighborhood was the bomb.
So
It
they
is now
legalized.
the ghetto. Where they legalized the weed. Like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I did not know. I did not know that would be the result of that. So Sean wants you to explain why.
Okay, so why? I think it's because
prostitution.
so if it's legal, then I think when stuff is like, I think that's what I was getting to with the drugs is that it's legal, then it can be regulated, and then so now you have clean prostitutes. Like you don't have to worry about venereal diseases and stuff like that.
Sex workers.
Okay, I'm sorry. Well, he wrote prostitute.
Well,
Prostitution.
well, it's sex workers.
Sex work. You bigot.
You're a bigot.
If sex worker was legal, if sex employment was legal, sexual employment, yeah. So I think it would be
Oh my God.
it would be good for society in the sense of being safer.
Yeah.
Well, whether it's good or bad for society, prostitution, I think it's bad for society in the sense of people are gonna like cheat on their wives sometimes to go with a prostitute, like if they're in Vegas, and that's kind of like bad because you're breaking up the people are cheating and people are doing that in a sense. But if you're gonna do it, which you can't control humanity because they're gonna do what they're gonna do, but if you make it safer for them, then it'll be. I think it's better for society. Is that did I answer that right or?
I thought you did okay. You said sex work is legal, but prostitution is not legal everywhere. Yes. I mean, I see what you're
Okay,
saying,
so
Sean.
yeah, so because last week I said prostitution,
yeah.
y'all talking about sex workers.
I'm saying sex worker still.
Well,
okay?
I guess sex worker is somebody who works with sex and stuff. Like it
Yeah.
necessarily have to be intercourse stuff. But it
Right.
could be
Does
like,
that right. They could be cam.
yeah, yeah.
Or
Okay.
just take videos or send pictures or
Right.
what have you.
Well, prostitution, hooking, slaying tricks. Yeah. So yeah, Sean. I think if prostitution was legal, it would be better because like same thing. Same answer. Like it would. It's like when you have like some places have like the drugs may not be legal like heroin, but they have centers where you can go and do your heroin in a safe environment, and then they give you needles that are clean and stuff. And I think like if you're gonna do heroin, you're gonna do it, but you might as well do it in the correct environment and not overdose and stuff like that. So
I personally think that if this was legal to like sell vagina and penis, I think it would be better for society as well, because there are so many people, I believe personally, are pinned up sexually that they have no outlets or no other way to, figure
Right.
out how to get that off.
and they would not be ashamed to go.
Right, and they won't
Yeah.
be ashamed. Not only that, the people doing this work won't be ashamed.
Right.
There's a lot of like mental health stuff with the people that do work in that
Right.
industry. You
Like
know
I
what
don't
I'm
see how
saying?
anybody wouldn't do that, but
You know what I'm saying? But like now it's you got a 401k now. You know what I
Right.
mean? Type deal.
I
Like,
got a
okay,
retirement plan.
You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I mean? Like this is a good. It like low key could help those people who
Yeah.
actually are employed, or this is their only form of employment.
and pay them good. I would say because like some of these girls don't get paid.
Oh,
when they got a daddy.
well, how much? Wait, hold on, wait. How much were you paying?
I know, but no.
I was about to say.
But I know like a lot of the girls don't get paid because the pimp takes it up, most of it. He buys them clothes.
I mean, and Sean makes a good point. He said it would put OnlyFans out of business.
I don't think so, because everybody has a different kink, right? Like some people might like if somebody likes watching a girl walk on loaves of bread, then bread is legal and you can just walk it on yourself or get your wife to do it. She's not gonna do it, or you'll still watch those things. People are still gonna go through those things, and prostitution is only a part of it, I think.
Yeah, I mean, also like from and not to get misogynist, but also from like a standpoint for like men. I feel like a lot of the guys who don't necessarily have game or riz,
Right.
or who don't have access to sex, or it's just grim for them.
Right.
I feel like that would help them a great deal with interacting with women on a regular standpoint,
Yeah.
because they would have had that experience of what it's like being with a woman consistently. Even though they're
Right.
paying for it, I'm sure it's a different experience. But like at least you
get some practice and
right,
you know
instead
what
of
to
going-
do. Yeah, because like I remember
going in cold turkey
some girls be
or
like
cold jerky.
jerky. Some girls be like, oh, if you don't do if you don't last like. If you don't last, I want a man who can like go all night. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then, but if somebody's like new, they're not gonna go all night because they're gonna be like, as soon as they put the tip in, they're gonna be
hey, bro, come on, man. Let's lay it all out on the table. So some of these workout days,
yeah,
man, you get that good solid 20, get a good solid dub out of me, and we can.
right. But it comes back from experience, right? Like you start getting better at it and better at it. So if you have these workers, then you can go practice. I gotta go to track practice.
Yeah. That's all. Cause you know how I know you know about because you work out on them workout days.
Yeah.
I'll be like, hey, look.
Yeah.
And sometimes and then it's nice. It's nice being somebody who does have that type of experience of
Right.
going, having I don't want to say marathons,
Yeah.
but someone who can go longer.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes it is nice for the young lady to be like, oh, it's only a dub today. Good, man. I was working on. I'm tired. Go ahead.
Right.
But like you said, you have that experience, and not only that,
Mhm.
a lot of these guys who end up going on these dates have sex at the forefront of their mind,
Right.
So they don't even get a chance to like know the person. You know
Right,
what I'm saying?
right.
They're not like you or I, who's like, oh, let me get to know this person.
Yeah.
Let me see what's going on with them. Oh, by the way, I am here for some sex too. So we'll figure that out.
Yeah,
if that's a thing. But let's first of all figure out who you are. Some guys go in and just be like, I got to get the coochie.
Right.
I must bust me a nut.
I must.
All right.
Sonia Chantel says, I think it would make the price of vagina drop drastically. Plus, it would make it where women are now competing for men, which means that they would have to be nice or at least more nice in general overall. No, I don't think so.
Oh my God. Look, okay.
Okay.
Okay, this is what I will say to speak to this comment.
Uh-huh.
I definitely think that for some men,
Yeah.
the ladies would be in competition with a sex worker if it's legal. Because some of these men will go with a sex worker and they are paid to give them the experience.
Exactly what they want.
Exactly what they want.
Right.
So then they go out with Letitia, and Letitia not like how Oksana was.
Right.
You know,
Letitia is like that 40-60. She'd be like, you paying everything. I don't give nothing.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my
No.
God! So yes, those people, the ladies would have to compete for those people.
Yeah.
And a lot of times you don't even know who that guy is. Sometimes, I mean,
Right.
sometimes it's blatantly obvious, of course. But like some of those guys, you don't even know who they are sometimes.
Yeah.
So yes, I definitely think that the dating market would shift.
Yeah. But on the same token, when we date, like a lot of people don't date just to have sex. A lot of people date because they want that companionship and they want that relationship too. So they want that,
Right.
to have that person there too. So I don't think that's gonna get lost in society, right? So
But bro, you could just pay for that. You
yeah,
could
but
pay
it's
for
gonna
the
it's gonna
girlfriend
be
experience.
over with.
See, here's the thing.
And then once your pockets start to hurt, you're gonna be like, nah, I can't keep paying whatever this costs.
You're thinking from the perspective of a man who doesn't have to deal with this.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, but not somebody who can't, who doesn't have the like you said, like, what do you call it?
What?
Word?
Who can't what?
The guy, this
An incel?
incel, yeah.
Yeah.
Like say like an incel, then okay, that's different. But a lot of guys have game. A lot of guys have talk and stuff.
No, they do.
No, some guys do.
Oh man, you smoking work.
I'm gonna say.
You think it's like how what we do is what everybody do? Do you think you think most men are capable of doing what you and I have done?
All right, I'll take it back.
Okay, yeah. I'm glad you had that flashback. Okay, I'm glad you had that. See, and that's the thing, and that's why I rock with you, because you rock with a lot of people that are similar like you. Me, I'm friends with some of everybody,
Right.
so I hear the stories, bruh. I heard it's not nice out here. Okay, I just posted something on my TikTok about a thing that happened to me, actually. So, like, man, it's not sweet out here.
All right.
So
Maybe I thought, like when you're rich, you think everybody else.
Right.
What?
Okay. It's not.
White bread?
Right. They don't. Right. You know what I'm saying? What did he say? Here's why it will put OnlyFans out of business. Because if it was legal everywhere, no one would pay to just see it and touch themselves anymore.
Well, that's what I don't think so, because what he's saying is that because like there's always something for somebody, right? So these people might just like that. Some people might not want to interact with a woman.
I definitely think that it would be a drastic drop. Again,
it would be a drop because I can actually be there with her.
Yeah, I don't even have to touch. I can just look at her and while she's sipping tea and beat it off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. See, like that.
You actually smell it.
You know what I'm saying? Like. So I definitely think business would like drop for them.
Yeah.
I think the dating markets would shift.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
it definitely would be a change.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely be a change.
It would definitely be a change.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Let's legalize prostitution. See what happens. The divorce rate is going up.
Dude, I don't know. I don't know. So wait, does he have another question?
He got. Let's see. What's the other question?
Yeah, you have to scroll up.
Yeah.
The chat got the shout out to Nessa and Tabby talking about some say it.
Say it, girl. When dating, if people believe sex is addictive, like a drug, then why is weed legal and alcohol, gambling, and regulated in controlled spaces?
Or what is he piggybacking on this sex work legal thing?
I guess. I mean, let's see. Why? When dating, if people... You put when dating in front of the thing, it makes it a relationship question.
We've already deciphered this code.
Right. When dating, if you buy a car...
Wait, what did he say though just now?
Downstairs? Oh, wait.
Downstairs. What did he say?
He said, on the streets for as low as a Salt Billy Club.
I just saw Billy. $10? Who got $10 coochie?
Yeah, so it says, when dating, if people believe sex is addictive, like a drug, then why is weed legal and alcohol? Why is weed legal and alcohol, gambling, all regulated in controlled spaces? I don't understand what you mean.
Yeah, what is that? Sex is regulated in certain spaces. So wait, man, let me look at this because I don't know. You're making me get confused.
Yeah, I don't know. Sex is regulated in certain spaces.
Oh no, it's making me push other buttons. So he says, where is it at? When dating, if you believe sex is addictive like a drug, then why is weed and alcohol, gambling all regulated in controlled spaces? Well, here's the thing about that. Like, they know how to tax that. You know what I mean?
Right.
First and foremost. I mean, there's only a couple of states that you can go to. I mean, not even just one state, right? Where it's legal.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, so there's only one state that wants to actually go through whatever that red tape is. It's just like when weed first got legal. You know, there's only a couple states you can go to that's like, all right, we're going to figure this out. I mean, now everyone's is figured out.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's why, you don't have like brothels in every city. And I mean, and then also, you got these like different, like, because there's some states, as you know, Sean, Indiana, they don't do legal weed.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? Like, so people, certain politicians and lifestyles of certain states and places that we live in don't want to go through the red tape of figuring out how to make this work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's often ran by people who know how to have sex without paying for it. So, like, they don't care.
They don't care.
Like, the reason why weed was legalized is because everybody smoked weed.
And they making a ton of money off of it.
And they making a ton of money. Man, I was at a very nice job I used to have 1,000 years ago, and somebody dropped some weed that I had sold them. I was like, "Hey, my man, they gonna come get me." I was young, had braids. I'm a young braided hair black guy. That's a solicitation baggie you just dropped. Like, dude, they gonna come directly into my office and assume it's me. He said, "Calm down, Johnson." Everybody smokes weed here. And you know what happened, man? Nobody said anything.
Right, no. Yeah, dude, at my old job, people who I was friends with a lot of people there. Like, you were at the firm, like the law, I
did not tell you it was at the law firm. Thank you.
No. I'm not saying this firm, but I'm saying, like, remember you said, like,
snitch. No, keep going.
Like, you were cool with people who were like higher ups people.
Yeah,
So-
definitely. I know. I was in the partner clique.
Yeah, so
I was
exactly.
one of
So
the partners.
so like I was like
I wasn't one of the partners, but I was I was
yeah.
one of the partners.
So like for me, I was like friends with people who higher ups and stuff, and I was surprised that they did. And I was like, what? Like, oh
Boy,
You're cool.
man, when I say we started drinking at noon,
man.
clockwork.
So the thing about when he said about like well, I guess weed and alcohol is different, but I know like some of the drugs change the chemistry in your body. So that's why some of the drugs are addictive. So I don't think sex changes the chemistry in your body because it's a natural thing for you to do. So you might get addicted to the feeling, but you probably don't necessarily be addicted. Like if you was taking heroin. Heroin changes the composition of your body.
All right,
in
you
a
get like
sense.
sick and whatnot.
Yeah, in the
if
sense
you-
of
when
like
you get
your
off of
body
it.
depends on it. Like
Right,
like
right.
you wouldn't get. So
That's a very good point. That's a very adult
Yeah.
point. They are going off about sex work in the.
Oh,
the
are
chat.
they?
Well,
are we over here talking while they were missing out on all
Ane-
these good
oh,
bits?
Anessa says escorts are highly regulated. You can find them anywhere. And Sean said what you're referring to is still illegal, though. But also, Sean said that she must not know any sex workers. And he said it should be regulated in every major city. Sean also said because weed, gambling, and alcohol were all considered illegal at one point in time, but now they're legal in regulated and controlled spaces.
Well, alcohol was illegal because of some old bats. That said that. It's I think it's maybe true. So if it's not, somebody tell me. But so they were saying that men were drinking, and so they were coming home drunk, and they would beat up on their wives. And so these women got together and they created this thing where they said, they were the ones that basically made prohibition, into place by their protesting and stuff like that. And so it became illegal. And so it's like, well, that's going to alleviate men from getting drunk and coming home and beating their wives. But they have no release because they had to work 15 hours a day. And then they came home and they can't drink. So they still.
There's a disclaimer that comes on before the broadcast begins. So if you got like an issue. And you can also just hit him up on his social media.
No, hit me up.
Talk to him about this. Okay, this ain't got nothing to do with me. Okay, this ain't nothing to do with Q4.
That's Chantel. He's probably back out of this one too. Be like, no, hell no.
He don't have
Don't
social.
put me in
He
there.
don't have social media.
No, but that was a thing, So
Man,
that's why. And then drugs became illegal because everybody knows why. They were legal until they said that the black man is coming for our white woman, and that's when they made basically a lot of drugs illegal. Like weed was legal. They used to put weed in medicine, like drinks. Oh, hey, have your magic potion. Like cocaine and heroin used to be like, like housewives were like in a bottle taking it every day, and they would use cocaine for the slaves to basically make them work harder. But then they still had energy.
he coming for everybody today. Huh? He coming for everybody today.
They still had energy after putting putting the crates on the boat. They're like, oh, I'm ready, man. He's like, that white moon.
It don't even matter who it is today, huh? It don't matter who you going. You going for every blood clot body today. Y'all cannot say that Ramon is not an equal opportunist, boy. It don't matter. It's the women, the slaves, the incels.
Dude, they was like, oh, white women look good. I got a whole lot of energy.
The sex workers, politicians. Oh my God, the wives who don't have sex for 15 years. Oh my God, the people who attended weddings. It don't matter, man. Ramon, kill everybody walking. Kill everybody walking.
Oh my God.
Timmy Turner, wishing for a burger. McDonald's don't take EBT. I wish they took EBT. Now I gotta kill everybody walking. Kill everybody walking. Oh, God.
Oh man.
That's where Ramon's comedy. Hey man, what's going on in the chat?
All right. Says she says sex work can be regulated. You're avoiding the question and keep pointing out the outliers.
Wait, so she says what sex work can be regulated and controlled. Amsterdam has done it, works for them. Nevada has brothels that are regulated and controlled. He said you're avoiding the question and keep pointing the outliners.
Outliers. Oh, to Anissa.
Yeah, Amsterdam's red light district isn't even in the country. Even isn't in this country.
In this country.
No, he's absolutely right.
Right.
No, it's not.
And I don't think it's like. I think those things are illegal to a certain extent. They're not like super legal.
I mean, look again. It would change the dating market. It would change the dating market drastically.
Yeah, it would be better
That's
for a lot
what
of
would
things. I think it would be better for a lot of things, but it would change. Yeah, it would change
drastically.
Yeah.
Drastically. There will be less incels, less people on OnlyFans, less women who are out here doing willy-nilly whatever they want, because now that same dude they were chasing was like, yo, you know what, my girlfriend is Cassandra or Luoxana.
So if that, so he's right then. So like, because if you think about it, then they would be like, well, I need to get into that.
Or well, maybe I should. Damn, maybe he is right.
Right?
Because I was just about to say, maybe I should be nicer to Carl from the copy room.
But no, why be nice to Carl? I can get paid for being nice.
Well, that'll do it for the ins and outs, relationship advice. So we crack open the novel of one of our love lives and realize no matter how it plays out, Ramon will attack them all. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you twist this thing up and you take it to a psychological standpoint of saying, hey, maybe this will even the playing field. No, Ramon says, no, it won't even the playing field.
It won't.
It will just make sex a better sale.
That's right.
Oh my God! What is this? Amsterdam can't get. What do you say? Can't get paid for being nice to, not nice to. You can. Oh, she said can get paid for not being nice to. That is so true.
And too, yeah.
That is
because
so
some people
true.
like it rough.
I knew a young lady who, she's probably watching. I knew a young lady who was like, well, yeah, I'm a dom, and they pay me to do this, and they pay me to do that. And I was like, hey, I ain't on that. I am not on that. You ain't calling me no little this. I'm not cleaning you nothing.
Right.
I am not sitting under your boots. You could do it. She was like, if you mess with me, I'm going to have one of those on the side. And I was like, all right, well, you know what? Let's just do this right now and have further negotiations later. Although in my TikTok, I said we don't negotiate with terrorists. All right, man. That is bringing us to the end of our broadcast. This has been a fun one, and shout out to the chat again, man, for steering the conversation here, and making this just as it should be. I mean, hey, man,
that was a fun one.
It should be yin and yang. You said. Way to be an equal opportunist. No, shout out to Sean. But yes, this was a fun one. So our first official Thirsty Thursday, our Thirsty Thursday artist was Sally Green.
Yes.
Definitely, like Anessa did, go Spotify her or look for her YouTube. Find her Instagram, which is Get This Funk. Big shout out to Sally Green for loading us up with all those damn songs.
Man.
Super hooked us up. And Ramon, do you have anything to plug or any final thoughts?
Yes, tomorrow, if you're not doing anything, you're looking for Friday night plans, come out to This Is Your Brain on Beer comedy show. See comics do 2 sets. First set sober, second set drunk. We're going to be at Midwest Coast Brewery, 2137 West Walnut Street, 8 p.m. show. You can get your tickets at Mr. and Mrs. Smith or you can go to Eventbrite to get some tickets also. I forgot to bring a poster, so put it up, but you can come out anyway. And it's Leia's birthday. So, which
way to bury the lead.
I know. So she said that she's like, "Hey, you forgot to put it's my birthday on the thing." I'm like, I mean, I said in my mind, I said that. You know, in my mind, I was like, okay.
What birthday?
What birthday? And plus, I mean, I don't know. A lot of people.
The chat. Nessa and so Sean was like, way to be an equal
No.
opportunity. She said, nope, we aren't equal.
Uh-oh.
I don't even know. Nope, this broadcast is over. Let's
Yeah.
go. Close it out, Ramon.
All right. Well, yeah, you'll come out tomorrow. This is your Brain on Beer comedy show, 8 o'clock. Get your tickets at Mr. and Mrs. Smith Comedy or Eventbrite, 8 p.m. show. It's gonna be some good comics tomorrow. I got some headliners in there tomorrow, so check it out.
All right. You can catch me on Conrad's couch. I'm gonna hang out with him. No, but real talk though. Oh my God, I have to call the Fleeks group. The website is down again. But you know, I would say go buy my book, but the website is down. But I will say this: Damn Witch, and I don't even know how you could look this up, but there's a trailer for a cartoon that I was in, or animation that I was blessed enough to be a part of, and it looks great. It's
nice.
crispy. I'll show you what it looks like. But man, shout out to Fee for that. I do not know how to say Fee's last name. Fee with the B. I do not know how to say her last name. I don't even know how to tell you to search this. I'll be back next week to tell you how to search it. But it's called Damn Witch, bro. It is fire.
Yeah.
Her animator did her thing. The script is hilarious. The way it's cut is great. All of the voice actors popped off. I mean, I'm just so proud. And it's one of those things where she's going to try to see it, try to get her pitch on or whatever, what have you. And it's definitely, like any trailer or preview or trailer or what's the word I'm looking for? Not trailer, pilot. Like a trailer or pilot.
Yeah.
It's not guaranteed you're gonna be in it,
Right.
But shout out to Fee because she was like, it's not guaranteed either.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so shout out to her for giving us actors hope.
Yeah.
Because that would be really cool to jump on a vehicle like that.
Man.
Yeah, that would be really fun, regardless of what station it's on.
Yeah.
I would really have fun with that, and I think you'd have a good time watching it because again, it's written well, and she's a great director. She was helping. I mean, she was doing her directing thing, voice acting, and this is So I think this is only like the third animation I've ever done in my entire career, and it's been a long ass career. So, I was real happy to work with her, and the way she was like doing the notes and stuff. She made it fun, and I'm just very, very pleased with how this came out. So I mean, I don't know. Search Damn Witch.
Like Damn Witch?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and all one word. Next week I'll come back with at least how to say her damn name correctly, so that you guys can check that out. My final thought of the day is you should always hold yourself to the level of importance that you see yourself without exerting that energy to others to display your importance. Because if you do that, when you display that importance, it only speaks to your level of insecurity, and that means you ain't important. Our final song of the day. What are you playing last to close us out?
Let's see. Let's go. We played Captivate was the last one that we played. Let's see.
Stop thinking out loud. Just push the button. Pretend like you're in an improv show.
Oh, hey, this is the one. This one's called Cherry on Top.
Oh, okay. We played that before.
We played that one?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That was like our first one.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, we finished this whole Sunday. Let's put the cherry on top.
All right, why not? It's a good one. All right.
Oh, you don't like that one?
I know. I love that one.
Oh.
I know. I love that. It was the first one we played.
Okay.
All right. Well, you have been listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4 Radio. That's Q4.org. Because this is our first ever Thirsty Thursday. Our Thirsty Thursday artist that is spotlight today, which is Sally Green.
Yes.
With Cherry on the top. She will be the one to
Break your love!
cherry on top. You know what I got. I wanna be your cherry, cherry on the top. I've got that flavor, I bet you won't see. Yeah, something that you never had, you can't believe. Ooh, touch my body, you're making my moves scream. You got my love room shaking down the tree. I wanna be your cherry, cherry on top. I wanna be your cherry on top. I wanna be your cherry, cherry on top. You know what I got. I wanna be your cherry, cherry on the top. Baby, don't you ever let it go. This fruit sweet, knock you off your feet. Baby, don't you ever let it go. This fruit sweet, knock you off your feet. On the top. I wanna be your cherry, cherry on top. You know what I got. I wanna be your cherry, cherry on the top.
I wanna be your cherry, cherry on the top. Yo, man, that was a blast.
Yes.
That was a blast. I'm looking forward to doing another Thirsty Thursday artist spotlight.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun right there. It don't mean we're not gonna always play everybody's shit as we should.
Oh yeah.
Yes, but like just one.
But it'll be like one day
Yeah.
dedicated to that artist.
To that artist,
Yeah.
definitely. Also, big up to Conrad Malus who just came in. Conrad, oh yeah, I already said that. I'm gonna call you after the broadcast, big dog. Big shout out to Anessa and Tebby also adding fodder in the chat. Big so thank you, Anessa.
Yeah.
I knew you would like this music. Of course, shout out to Sean Chantel for getting us. Like, I don't know. I'm not going to say nothing crazy. I'm not going to say nothing crazy. All I'm saying is, Sean be asking these questions that be having us like, well, I don't know, but if you think, but I
Yeah.
think, well, if it could be when it go down, when it big bop, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like generating like actual, not just dialogue, but like adult dialogue.
Right.
It's like the most mature you and I are during this entire
Yeah.
broadcast.
I know, right? Well, sometimes I'll throw in a couple. Sometimes I'll throw in a couple of
Oh no, dude, no.
misogynistic.
Yeah, no, you be getting off. But it definitely, again, it's like it's
Yeah.
definitely the more mature
Yeah.
part of the broadcast. And what's interesting is that it wasn't really that before,
Right.
you know, until this guy started like leaning into these questions.
Yeah.
You know, that made us be like, well, I'm debating you. Like there was, I posted something on Instagram. I'm not gonna tell y'all what it is, but I'm not gonna tell you the specifics. But it was that one time you made me break character. And
Oh, and
yeah, like you really had me, like you were saying some stuff, and I was like, man, come on, man, you making me break character, because I low key was getting like, man, what the hell is this dude talking about? He tripping, nigga, ain't you married? Like, how you gonna say that and believe it? Oh my god, so yeah.
But I like his questions because I feel like sometimes, and before, people get bent out of shape. But if you look at the questions and answer the question, like, it's a good question.
Well, I don't want to take it, but my whole thing is I don't like being I don't like taking it like necessarily personal. I want to
Right.
or looking at him as like it's just like when the female Sean Nancy when she
Yeah.
asked those questions that like well, if you're a man with a little penis,
Yeah.
you're probably better than the man with a big penis. And,
Right.
and then you be and all the big penis men is like, that's not true.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna play her for she like little schlong, she can have little schlong.
Right.
Okay, all I know is little schlong is more than a little wrong.
Uh-huh.
Okay? You talking to King Dingaling, aka King Dong. But I'm saying we just like analyze the question.
Yeah.
And try to take your personal feelings out of it.
Yeah. You got to take your personal feelings. Yeah.
And assuming that he's this or whatever, what have you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like that's what makes it kind of interesting. And also like something else that that I found myself doing today was like debating for people who don't know how to speak to women.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean,
Or
like, that
don't-
was a good question about, like if you would say in any other conversation, oh, you should make prostitution illegal. Like, I think a lot of politically correct people would be like, and rouse up at the thing. But if, like, you look at it from a different perspective, it makes a lot of sense in the sense of like, not makes sense, but it's like, wow, that maybe could be beneficial for
I think so.
a lot of people who,
I think so.
because, like, not everybody's going to probably want to go just have sex. Like, a lot of people, like you said, conversation.
Yeah.
They might be able to build up that confidence in themselves to, like, bring
Absolutely.
out what they
Might
can
even
say.
be cheaper than a therapist.
Yeah. It might be less crazy people walking around.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, go ahead. I think legalize it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And like, and then you have certain individuals who just like you said. Okay, great. Alcohol is legal, but they don't drink.
Right.
Like,
So not everybody's going to run to that, but there's a lot of people who probably benefit off of
yeah.
going there.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think
You would
giving
go?
somebody legal Tinder to get up in their tender loins
Yeah.
is I think that takes some of the fun out of it. But like,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that old boy with the hairy palms in his mom's basement
I know, right?
would disagree.
And then like you don't have to sit there and watch porn.
Right.
You know,
See, he could go visit
you can-
Sugar and Honey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can go
Instead of going to work and spitting in people's Starbucks.
Right.
see, old boy with the slick hair,
Being all
walking
angry.
there with the sunglasses and the bad girl. And he
Right.
Like, I hate him.
I hate
Tui.
him. Yeah. Hey,
Antonio, your mocha's ready.
your mocha's ready. Extra creamy.
Extra creamy. Also, shout out to Frank Joshua. For
Yeah,
sliding
Frank
in the chat,
Joshua.
too. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna try. Oh damn it! It's already 1:20. I'm trying to be on.
Oh,
time.
and Lloyd Collins was in the house too.
Oh, big up to Lloyd Collins. Yeah, definitely coming in and supporting, and also If you're somebody who didn't watch live, again, cannot thank you enough for
Yeah.
clicking this crap. If you're somebody who just wants to hear the music, can't thank you enough for clicking this crap. If you're a player hater, can't thank you enough for clicking this crap.
Yeah.
If you are just somebody who accidentally found it, thank you for clicking this crap. If you're somebody who actually likes all of this crap, thank you the most.
Yeah. So yesterday somebody asked me about it at my MMA gym. They said, "Oh, you do radio thing?" I said, "Yeah." So they said, "Oh, let me check it out." So I was like, "Yeah, you can watch it on YouTube. It's live on Thursdays, you know." And I told him you can watch archives on YouTube. It's like, "Oh yeah."
And
I don't even know how he found out, but
well, that's the thing. I always forget, and back when we were more active in the improv scene, I always forget that more people are like listening than we know.
yeah.
You know what I mean? When people be like, hey, that thing you said, I like that thing you said. I'm like, what? When did I say that? Thursday. Thursday? When was I with you Thursday? Are you talking on the radio? Yeah. You listen to that? No, it was an accident. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
No, I don't listen. I just clicked. I saw something. I just clicked it. It was on their website.
Right.
And I just so happened to have clicked.
Right.
Like,
Somebody had it on loud while I was at work. Right.
So, you know, I don't. So it's oftentimes you forget that people actually will support in secret,
Right.
or hate in secret.
Right.
Either way, or they want to hear, you know what I mean, or they're bored and they just saw this thing on your link and
Yeah.
they don't want to tell you. I dated somebody who one time, and we're gonna get out of here. I dated somebody one time who we were out and was with Woos. And Woos was like, oh man, that thing from the radio was blah 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 XYZ. And the girl I was hanging out with at the time was like, oh yeah, man, I watched that one, blah blah blah. I ain't like such and such so and so. And he was like, well, it was good that you watch. And then he was like, I just did it that one time. I just did that one time. And that's why she is much like Oscar the Grouch. Dumped. In the trash can.
Trash.
That negative shit out of here. All right. Do you have anything else for these
That's
people?
it, man. If you are still listening, this is your Brain on Beer comedy show. Come out tomorrow. Tickets at Mr. and Mrs. Smith Comedy.com.
And happy birthday, Leia.
And happy birthday, Leia.
With that being said, Ramon, you know it's time to say goodbye.